Hey guys, welcome to Multicade Mondays. I'm your host, PDubs, as always. Thanks as always for coming up here, man, and hanging out upstairs with us. We greatly appreciate it. My live streaming schedule has not been consistent. I have not consistently had a specific day and time with the way my life has been. It's been pretty much just go live when you can because I really do enjoy the live streams. I built this channel off doing these live streams and talking to you guys directly, as well as having a panel of people to talk with. And it just sucks, guys. It just sucks that I haven't been able to do that. So my apologies that I just haven't been able to give you guys a consistent streaming schedule because I know there's a percentage of you who actually look forward to that content. Although the bulk of the content watched on this channel, in all honesty, is shorter produced videos. Those get the most views and the most impressions and things like that, but there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, with continuing to engage with my audience. Greatly appreciate everyone being here. We got a very exciting week that's kicking off now, especially in the world of pinball. There's also some interesting updates from our home arcade companies who we all know and love. And I want to talk about the new Analog 3D for just a little bit, if you guys will indulge me. Um, I don't know if you guys caught the news or not, but Analog is basically giving you a Nintendo 64 in 2023. I also want to talk about the Polycade Sente and where that Multicade project is at. That fits in with Multicade Mondays. I want to talk to you about Venom, Labyrinth Pinball. Man, we got all kinds of stuff. New Alien Pinball is coming too. It gets us excited because even though those are high-end premium items that cost a lot of money, because keep in mind, guys, just like all of you, I'm not the rich man. I can't afford all those things. And although it's nice to talk about them, to own them is difficult. But just knowing that they exist and that you have the ability to play them at your local barcade and support this hobby and support retro gaming and all that, that's pretty cool as well. So we're going to talk about that too. So hopefully that. Oh, and we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a holiday giveaway for you guys. We'll wait a little bit because the show just started. It's usually around the 30-minute mark. People start showing up. But if you guys, the early adopters who came in early, let's take a look here, guys. So I'm going to do a holiday themed giveaway. So, as you guys know, New Wave Toys, I purchased, like I always do, I purchased their Ghouls and Ghosts and Goblins mini replicate arcade machines. I posted a review for those on my channel about 2 weeks ago. Not my best video, I'll be honest with you. I tried to do something a little different. I was like, let's just do it down and dirty on the kitchen table without all the fancy camera movements and production. Can we make it decent? The video did okay. About 5,000 of you watched it, so thanks so much for checking out that review video. But still, I think it could have been better, so my apologies for that. Try to make better content for you guys moving forward. But even though I paid for and reviewed the two that I paid for, New Wave Toys was kind enough to send me a brand new Ghosts and Goblins replicate. So this literally showed up on my doorstep a couple hours ago. I happened to be on the phone with Michael B. the Game Genie when it happened. I said, "Hey, Mike, check it out. I got another one of these." So it was nice that they sent this to me, even though I already bought units. So what do I always do with these extra ones? I give them back to you guys for supporting this channel. So we're going to do a giveaway tonight. And because I'm using StreamYard, I'll be able to use the random comment picker from StreamYard. So it's a lot easier than doing like trivia, first come, first serve with like a trivia answer. So you'll put in like hashtag, whatever the word is that I say, and you type it in, and StreamYard will automatically pick one of you who picked that particular word. Hopefully, you guys think that's a cool giveaway. Let me know in the live chat. Whoever wins, I'll ship it out right away for you guys. So, yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, man. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? All right, guys, let's. Excuse me. I apologize. That probably sounded gross. Let's start kicking things in gear here, man, because there's a lot I want to do tonight. There's a lot I want to talk about. And if we go over an hour, we go over an hour, guys, because guess what? This is my show, my channel, And if it takes me longer than 60 minutes, I'm going to go longer than 60 minutes. I understand one of my buddies streams usually back to back with me, and Mike knows I love him. But this is all about me, man. Mondays are about me. Mondays aren't about everybody else. So we're not going to cut our content short for anybody, even our closest friends, because that's what it's all about, making sure that we get done what we need to get done for this channel. This channel's the top priority. All right, guys, do me a favor. Let me know if you're here in the live chat. I'm gonna you know me, I do these shout outs. I try to say hi to the live chat, but I try to only spend maybe about 2 minutes tops on it. That way we can get to the show. Let's see who's here. We got King Midas is here. Angelo, the Game Room Giro is here. 19K Fox is here. Calvin Wong, Jay Michael, Scott Parisi, Jason, the little alien, the world's greatest moderator. Thanks so much for being here. Ritual Dello is here, one of my all-time favorites. Galaga Guy 88, who I met in person at the Cleveland Gaming Classic, and sure enough, he was wearing a Galaga t-shirt both days. That was incredible. I'm glad you liked the giveaway, Angelo. Mantra is here as well. Ben Bauer is here as well. Rainwater Games, holy cow! Jeff, he crawled out from under a rock. Jeff is here. Well, that's a little too soon, Jeff, and that's not going to be the key word we're going to put in. Michael B., the non-Venom Pinball owner. New Wave Toys is a top-notch company. Yes, they are, and they know how to party. That's right. Bill Checo's here. Kurt Mason is here. Bill Checo's here again. Sorry, Bill. Jason. Scotty James, all the way from Australia. Always good to see you tune in from across the pond, man. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day for us. Neeks Prime. I'll be honest, Neeks, this is the first time I've seen your name. If you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. And of course, Carl O, one of our all-time favorites in the community. What's up, Carl? All right, that's all the time we have now for shout outs, unless we got a couple in late. Yeah, we got a couple late. Frankie D is here. Bobby A1Up is here as well. And Goofyfoot is here. I love Goofyfoot. John Wolf is here. Dick Watson, love that name. Soul Red is here. Saved by Zero. AJ Hillbreath. All that stuff. You guys ready to have some fun tonight? Here we go. As of right now, this minute, I am still planning on going to the Chicago Pinball Expo. I'm supposed to fly out Thursday night, which kind of stinks because the expo, pretty much by the time I get there, everything else will be revealed to the world. You know what I mean? Because I think Tuesday, Wednesday, like starting tomorrow, there's going to be lots of content from the expo. So I'll be like one of the late people there. I get there Thursday night, spend some time with my family, meet my sisters and my nieces and nephews. And then Friday and Saturday go to the convention, or maybe go to the convention Friday, Saturday. Maybe I'll drive up to Wisconsin, visit Danny at the Cornercade. We'll see. However, my wife was talking to me today with like Venom Pinball arriving tomorrow. Plus, we got some other stuff going on in the house. I think she kind of wants me to skip this trip, but we're gonna have to have the family talk. She said when she gets home, so we'll see how that goes. As you guys know, she's still recovering. And last time I went to Cleveland, we had to get somebody to stay with her to help her. So hopefully she's feeling good enough now to be alone, but we'll see. I got to talk to her. My wife comes first over video games. Nothing is more important than my wife, Melissa. We've been together since high school. We were high school sweethearts. And there's not that many people who can say they fell in love and married their high school sweetheart and they're still together. Shit, it's been almost 30 years later. I mean, it's a blessing. It really is a blessing. All right, guys. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, let me mute this. That way it's not beeping. All right, guys, let's dive into the show. Welcome to Multicade Mondays. All right, so let's see what's going on here in the live chat. Yeah, that Angelo, that was just literally a joke on a show. And the fact that I'm not even going to put it on the screen because it's so stupid. It was a joke on a show. It was meant to be sarcastic, funny. But the fact that some other people out there took that joke and tried to gaslight me for it just shows you how pathetic they really, really are. And a lot of those people are bitter, divorced people working on their third or fourth marriage or something like that who don't understand what happens in my house. That was literally a joke. And I'm glad that that joke died. But thanks for bringing it back up, my friend. But let's get that out of here. Yeah, anyone who took that seriously and ran with it, you need mental help. I'm sorry, you need mental help. All right, so let's dive in, guys. So there's a few really cool topics I want to talk about. We'll get to some of the more popular stuff in a little bit. Again, we're still early in the show, waiting for everyone to get here. So one of the first things I want to talk about is the Polycade Sente. Now, not very many people in our space have been covering this, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. As you guys know, I'm really into multicades. Sometimes for me, although it's nice to have arcade machines that look like the recreation cabinets that we all know and love, although that's wonderful in my opinion, sometimes people just want one machine. They don't care how it looks as long as it's got joystick buttons and it plays games. That they'd be willing to pick this up. So this is the new Polycade Sente, and there's a link for this in the video description below. And I just wanted to remind you guys, if you guys are interested in taking a swing at the Polycade Sente, because I've already put my pre-order in, the pre-sale is still going on. You can get this machine. This is a $2,500 machine. You can get this machine. Comes with gaming PC. Comes with joysticks, trackball, the AGS software built in, their own online game store, the ability for you to upload your own ROMs to it, the fact that you can, connect it to your Steam account, your Epic account. You can play all those games on your arcade machine very, very easily without having to plug other devices into the machine. Is very, very interesting to me. You get a 27-inch monitor, which is a nice size. You have the ability to put it on the wall, or it comes on a stand. And they even sell artwork for this thing. There's people out there that sell artwork. You'll notice on some of these machines, some people added some artwork. And what's interesting about the artwork is because these things are metal, you're able to just get magnetic artwork from some people. And you can, if you don't like the look of the machine, you can just apply some quick magnetic artwork. It'll take you 5 minutes to install. So typically these machines, the Polycade Sente is going to be 2,500 bucks. These other Polycades right here, these are guys, these are like 3, 4, 5 grand. These are very expensive. The Polycade Sente is the one that they're making at a lower entry level price to get people more, they're trying to grow their user base. They're trying to grow their footprint and all that kinds of stuff. And let's kind of roll this here. And yes, it does come with a gaming PC and a decent one at that, to get you started. Now, again, the link is in the video description below. If you had signed up super super early like I did, when I got an email, you guys remember I kind of covered this on Multicade Mondays a few episodes ago. I said if you're like one of the first X amount of people who hit that reservation button, you might get it cheaper. So like I got mine for 9.99. So I was one of the first people to put in the pre-order. So it's kind of like what AtGames is doing right now, where they're staggering the pre-orders with with the pricing tiers. Well, that's what they're doing right now with these pre-sales. So the sooner you get in, the sooner you can get it for the 1250 price. And obviously these are going to be shipping by next year. I only had to put a $1 down payment. That's all they want from you is $1 to reserve your spot and lock in your price. And yes, this thing does come with swappable control panels where you can add flight sticks. They have swappable control panels where you can add steering wheels. They have the ability for you to connect your light guns and play light gun games on this thing. And they have like light gun holster accessories. Now, all these swappable control panels and stuff are sold separately, so keep that in mind. They don't come with the machine. Those would be additions you might add later on. But for, is the $1 refundable. There you go. I'm actually very interested in it. I've covered the Polycade AGS software on previous live streams on Multicade Mondays, and the software is really cool, man. Like if you want to get in and kind of like PiePacker or Jam.gg, you guys remember that, although they went out of business. They have the online leaderboards and tournaments, and they have a store for all their built-in games. But what's really really cool is because they have the emulators built in for MAME and for Atari and all that, as long as you have the ROMs, you just upload your ROM to the system and boom, you're playing the game. So, yes, you can bring your own game and play it on their hardware, which is really, really cool. So whatchamacallit, It's definitely worth checking out. Again, link is in the video description below. Just so you guys know, I did reserve one. So I'm looking forward to covering the Polycade more on this channel once I get my unit next year. I'm also going to try and get the guy, what is his name? Noah Bushnell, the guy who started Polycade. I think he's the son. I might have my names flip flopped. He's the son of the guy who started Atari, the Bushnell family. I'm going to try and get him on the show. Let's see if we can get him on the show and talk about it. See if he can get us some good information about his products. Is this worth punting my AtGames Legends Ultimate? $2 from Scott Parisi. I don't know. One thing about AtGames is it's really cool that you can connect other devices and play your games, but there's been issues over the years, such as with OTG mode, there's input lag, things like that, especially with their pinball. Um, this is one where you upload it, you're running it natively. Now, like with AtGames with CoinOps X, you upload the USB, you run it kind of natively as well. Is it going to be worth punting? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't have one, so I don't have that firsthand experience. But you guys know me. I don't like having too much redundant products in my home. Please don't look at the double AtGames Legends Ultimates behind me. But I don't like having double redundant, like way too much redundancy in my home of products. And if I feel that something is better than the other, I'll definitely tell you guys that. Like if I think it's better than a Legends Ultimate, I'll tell you. If I think a Legends Ultimate's a better buy, I'll tell you that as well. I always tell you guys what I think. Retro Lizard is here. Joel, I am literally almost done with your video. I got a Sinden. You guys might be like, PDubs, over the weekend you dropped 2 horrible videos. Well, I hope that you guys didn't think they're horrible. It's part of Halloween. I reviewed 2 video games. Go check out those videos. The videos didn't do too well, but I wasn't expecting them to do well because they're just talking about a couple specific games for review. Um, and they fit with the Halloween themed Dubtober content. But all this week, you should hopefully get the Retro Lizard Sinden Light Gun video, as well as my videos for the Buy Stuff Arcades light gun kits that go on your Legends Ultimate, and also they go on your Arcade1Up Terminator 2. So those should be some banger content videos for you guys, hopefully coming out later this week. Makes it easy and convenient to add games to it. If you're talking about the Polycade, yeah, you just it's a Windows interface. You just pick your ROM and you click on upload ROM and it's uploaded. And as long as it's a MAME, NES, Sega, Atari, whatever ROM, it'll play on the system because they got all those emulators built in to the machine. I'm surprised you didn't get a notification because I did schedule my stream about 2 hours in advance, JJ. But then again, I've noticed you really got to schedule your streams like 8 hours in advance nowadays for YouTube to push out the notifications to everybody. But do me a favor, guys, make sure you click the bell when you subscribe and click notifications to all, and hopefully you'll get it done. Yeah, a lot of light gun content this weekend. Look at this. Look at Buy Stuff. Ours before Joel's. Well, what's funny, Buy Stuff, is I've had Joel's longer. So technically, I should do Joel's first. There you go. Do I watch TikTok? Yeah, every time I'm taking a poop, I watch TikTok. Oh my goodness, I think my camera went out of focus here, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do a little bit. Come on, focus on me. What's going on, dude? My camera's focusing more on my background than me. I've had all kinds of issues since I started using this camera, so we're gonna have to change this camera again. So that kind of stinks. All right, so that's what's going on with the Polycade Sente. And are any of you guys interested in it? Do you guys want to learn more about it? Let me know in the live chat below if you're interested in it. And if you want to learn more about it. If you're interested in it, give me a 1. Like, hey, I want to learn more about it. I'm not ready to spend $1,000, but I'd love for you to cover it, PDubs. Give me a 1. If you think like, hey man, I'm not interested in it at all, give me a 2. Let me know. Thanks so much, guys, for confirming that I am focused. I am focused on screen, but I am not focused on person. look at Joel talking smack to Buy Stuff. Yeah, in your face, BSA. But yeah, I gotta get all that stuff done. All right, look at all the ones. See, it doesn't hurt to learn more and see what your options are, right? Right? It doesn't hurt. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Thanks for the one. All right, how many of you are Nintendo 64 fans? And did you guys hear the big news today? Let's talk about it. So let's open this up. Let's pull it up here, man. So Analog, who I have the Analog Pocket, and Analog has gone nuts lately, like releasing all these different pockets that are all like different color schemes and stuff. Like they've gone kind of banana sandwich in my opinion. But then today they released something that's very interesting. Please forgive me while I take a sip of my beverage. So they're releasing a new product down the road here, and I have a link for this in the video description below. The notify me when available. So if you guys are interested in this and want to get on the email list so you can pre-order it when pre-orders go live, I put the link there for you guys in the video description. But they're coming out with the Analog 3D. And this device is actually another FPGA style device, so it's not emulation, and it's a total reimagining of the Nintendo 64 in 4K resolution. And then they gave us a little teaser here of the controller, right? That you notice they didn't show us the entire controller, but we got a little bit of a teaser of it right here. You guys got to let me know what you think of this. I wish they just showed the whole thing, but I can't really see what the other side is. I don't know if anyone's taken any photo editing tools to try and brighten that up, because that would be pretty cool in my opinion. That would be pretty cool. But this thing's going to be coming next year, and it's going to be another way for you to play your Nintendo 64 games. And it might end up being the best way to play Nintendo 64 with what they have listed here. But again, the product needs to come out. It needs to be reviewed. And, like Nintendo 64, in my opinion, probably one of the best consoles of all time. Some of you might not like this, but I actually enjoyed my Nintendo GameCube a lot. I had so many GameCube games, played through so many GameCube games, and my GameCube lasted forever before it finally burnt out and died on me. But I think like Nintendo GameCube probably one of my favorite consoles. It's the first time I played Resident Evil 4, of course, was on Nintendo GameCube because I think it was exclusive to that for a bit. And man, I just love the GameCube. Even the little mini discs, like Nintendo always was trying to be different. But this is where I was going with it. So, a Galaga guy right here. The original N64 controller was the best. I think so. I think so. I think that's a very popular controller. People loved having that in their hands. Oh, it's been on Twitter brightened. Did it look cool? You got to let me know. Yeah, man, GameCube rocked. I used to play Need for Speed Carbon. I would play the Hobbit game that I would play what else? What else? What else? Oh man. N64 was good at the time, but it's probably the generation that's hardest to revisit. There you go. Now, this is funny. One third of it was basically never used. Yeah, but it was so comfortable. It was just a comfortable game. But I really I think I liked the GameCube more than the 64. I know a lot of people love the 64 and it's so wonderful, but I liked the GameCube a lot. Oh man. Hold on. I might even have some GameCube games on this shelf up here. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah. Uh, Hold on, guys. Down. Oh man, these are dusty. Woo! Oh, oh. All right, I just made a major mess. All right, let's talk about. I dropped half the pile on the ground, but here we go. Let's take this off screen. Was that funny or what, guys? All right, let's take a look, and let's see if this brings back any memories for any of you there in the live chat. Yes, it did get overshadowed. All right, for starters, guys. Now these are dusty. They've been on the shelf for a long time. Luigi's Mansion. I love this game. Played through this game on the GameCube. One of my all-time favorite games right here. The first Luigi's Mansion was so dope. Now, this one right here, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. All right? Because I try to tell Nostalgia I've never played a Pokemon game before. Pokemon Coliseum. It happened. It happened. One of my favorite Mario parties, Mario Party 7. Mario Party 7 on the GameCube was really good. Let's see here. Oh man, these are bringing back memories. When you pull these off the shelf, do you guys ever like have all those memories come back? Sonic Heroes? Sonic Heroes was a fun game. You guys see me okay? Hold on. All right, you guys can see me okay, right? All right. Right here we have the Sonic Mega Collection right here. This was a good one as well. I love how these have the old ass GameStop stickers on them. The old stickers. If you played any of these games, if you remember them, let me know in the live chat. This was another cool one that I used to always play. Star Fox Adventures right here. Star Fox Adventures. This was a good one. Here we go. Now, this is one of the best Lego games, in my opinion. The Lego Star Wars on GameCube. Now, Lego's done GameCube. Lego's done so many versions of Star Wars. This is one of the best ones, in my opinion. This is still a great play today. Ah, here's my baby. One of my favorite racing games of all time. Need for Speed Carbon, right here. Love this one. Probably one of my favorite games ever on the GameCube. And if you had a GameCube, you had to have Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. This was actually a fun game considering it was more RPG style. Oh, and then here's Sonic Adventure Battle right here. Had this one too. I had a stack double this size and they fell down on the other side of my desk here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, one of my favorite games of all time. Resident Evil 4. Still my favorite game out of all the Resident Evil series. Absolutely love it. All right. Can't believe I still have those discs on the shelf up there. That's pretty funny, man. That's pretty funny. All right. So that's what's going on with the Analog 3D. That's what's going on with the Analog 3D. All right, you guys want to talk a little pinball? Is that okay? Can we talk pinball? I know. Pinball's expensive. I know. But pinball's fun, though, you know? Pinball's fun. Can't wait for the remaster Paper Mario. Yeah, hopefully it's good, and hopefully they don't screw it up. There you go. Yes, I have played Resident Evil 4 Remake. If you follow me on Facebook, on my all my social links are below. When I was playing Resident Evil on a 4 Remake, we played it through, we beat it. I was keeping people updated on my status on my Facebook page. There you go. All right, guys, let's talk a little pinball. How about a cute little pinball transition? I don't even know if I have it anymore. Let's do All right, a little bit long for a transition, a little bit long, but so Venom Pinball. So one of the hardest things for me personally has been you guys have watched my channel. I collect real pinball machines. I have real pinball cocktail machines. I got a couple real pinball machines from the 90s, etc. It's really hard for me to justify spending 5 figures. We're talking 9 plus tax shipping, 10 grand on a real pinball machine. It's like the cost of a vehicle. You know what I mean? It's been hard for me to make the jump. I absolutely love I love being able, like, guys, if you check Offer Up Facebook, you'll find some amazing 90s pinball games, Tales from the Crypt, all those games, a lot of great Data East games. You can usually find those. There's a guy selling the original Data East Jurassic Park game here in Arizona. He's selling it for like 5 grand. Totally worth it, in my opinion. Totally worth it. Still expensive, but not as expensive as these brand new machines, right? Brand new Stearns, Jersey Jacks, American Pinball, Spooky Pinball. We have there's so many pinball companies now. There's so many pinball companies. It's kind of nuts. How many pinball manufacturers there are now. Um, it's hard for me to make that jump, but as you guys know, I pre-ordered Venom. And before we get to the fun story here, we did get a $5 super chat from Gelga Guy. Anyone have custom robos on GameCube? I asked because it was so unpopular and slept on it, but was one of my favorites. Beat it every couple of years. Well, Gelga Guy, I unfortunately do not have that. And in fact, my friend, I don't even think I've heard of that. So it must have been so unpopular. But thanks so much for the super chat. Let me give you one of these.
Oh, yeah!
Boom! Oh, yeah. Get a little bit of Macho Dubs in there. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, guys. So, how many of you played Venom? What are your thoughts on it? As you guys know, I pre-ordered one, and on Friday, the pinball distributor who I pre-ordered from let me know that they arrived, and if I made my payment right away and finished paying off the machine, they would ship it to me, and they did. And the tracking said estimated delivery for today, Monday. However, we do have it. It's actually, they called me, you have to schedule an appointment with them because they actually need to sign for it when they drop it off. So, not going to be available to do that with them until tomorrow. So, tomorrow, Tuesday, is the day my Venom pinball machine arrives in my home. And I'm not trying to brag. I know it's super expensive. Not everyone can afford it. I'm just letting you guys know. Sorry about that, guys. We'll fix the audio. We'll fix the audio. Guys, this isn't a professional broadcast. This is a guy in his loft. Come on now. Sorry about that. I'm just letting you guys know that whatchamacallit, that I'm taking a chance, right? I'm taking a chance about entering this expensive hobby of stirred pinball machines. Yeah, man, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Is everyone okay? Are you guys all right? Am I screaming at you right now? What's going on? Uh-oh, PDubs might be busy starting tomorrow. Yeah, I got a pinball machine I got to pay for. Uh, whatchamacallit? Bush and Ryu, $5. We haven't got to AtGames yet. Thanks so much for the super chat. We'll try and get there. No need to apologize. You should be excited about getting a pinball machine. Thank you so much. So I did get the premium, as you can see. So this edition, so the premium has the doppelganger Spider-Man who pops out. It has uh the the extra loop tracks in the back where it plays 4 different ways and the game adjusts, the scoops and all that. So I did get the premium versus the pro. I did play both premium and pro in person. And I'm glad I liked it. I really enjoyed playing them at the Cleveland Gaming Classic and at all the barcades in Cleveland. I'm glad I liked it because I pulled the trigger on pre-ordering without playing the games first, and that's probably a big no-no. That's probably a big no-no. You should probably, as much as you love FOMO and hype and stuff, you should probably get your hands on a machine first. Say, you know what? I really love the way that Stern turning Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle plays. I think I'm gonna buy one. Like, make sure you love it before you do it. I did it sight unseen, and I'll probably not do that again. Yeah, if you like playing Godzilla and if you really like it, go grab a Godzilla, man. I enjoyed it. It's super fast game. Yes, the table's kind of bare because all it is a big fan in the background. That's all it is basically. And it's a very fast game, but with all the leveling up and with the premium having the ability to change the way the game plays and all that stuff, I'm pretty excited about it. So, it'll be here tomorrow, guys, and I can't believe it. I can't believe that I spent this much money on a pinball machine. I've actually been, Michael B is my buddy. I've actually been talking with Michael B about it, and I've been stressing about it because it's a big purchase. And I told Michael B, I'm like, look, dude, I was like, this Venom pinball machine, I could have bought two, possibly three pinball machines that are older, like, classic pinball machines for the same price. I said, I'm getting less games, but it's something cool and modern. I was like, I don't know, because my cap before was 5 grand. Like, I'll never spend more than 5 grand on a real pinball machine because I don't think these things should cost that much. Pinball prices are through the roof right now. It's insane. It's insane what pinball prices. So this will be my very first, yes, new in-box Stern pinball machine. All the real pinball machines in my house, Jason, are all second, third, fourth, fifth hand machines that I've purchased that people had for sale aftermarket. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There will be Venom content on this channel for the Venom pinball machine because I might as well. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And also, I picked up some, as you can imagine, whenever these pinball machines come out, just like arcade machines. Like, think about it, guys. What happens when Arcade1Up releases an arcade machine? Well, the aftermarket guys try to come up with cool accessories, whether they're light up marquees or toppers or things like that, right? Think about it. So the secondhand market business is great. There's already some cool mods for Venom that are out there, and they're not that expensive. We're talking like they're small mods, $30 here, $25 here. And I put in those pre-orders and those shipped as well. So we'll have some videos showing off the Venom pinball machine as well as some cool mods you can do to it and stuff like that to make it even better. So and yeah, we'll probably do some gameplay live streams. I've been watching a lot of these real pinball channels. One of them we're going to show you, and I think I finally figured out the best way to set up cameras like these guys do to make it a good experience for you guys. So we'll do all that. I crossed my line in the sand. I know, I always do. I put a, hey, I do. Scott Parisi. I wanted two in the lineup, but have five plus ALP 4K and Pulp limited edition on pre-order. Cactus Canyon LE, Family Guy Foo Fighters. See, you keep buying the limited editions, man. And I know that's super cool. I know the limited editions are super cool, man, but it's just so much extra money. Scott, let me ask you a question. Are the limited editions, the additional cost to buy a limited edition, is it worth it versus, let's just say, the premium? Let me know what you think in the live chat, man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Yeah, pinball toppers are crazy expensive. I got a Venom pinball topper coming. I have mods to put on the inside of the machine as well. And we'll be putting out videos for those for you guys as well, just for fun. And even if it's products that are, let's just say, outside of the price range you want to spend in this hobby, I still hope you check out the videos and support the channel and watch the content. That would mean a lot to me, guys. It would mean a real lot. It's a perforated line. You might win the live chat. You might live the live chat. All right, guys, let's keep on trucking through. So a Venom Pinball will arrive tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited about it. I am kind of excited about it. Now, speaking of more pinball news, big shout out. I have become enamored with this website, Nap Arcade. Have you guys heard of Nap Arcade? Nap Arcade, the guy that runs this, maybe I'll invite this guy on for a show. I think his name might be Jason, or if you know who he is, throw his name in the live chat. So Nap Arcade is such a good place to go to get the latest in pinball news, right? I mean, he's got so much news here, and he's always first. Like, he's on the ball. He's always first. And there's another pinball company. It's called the Pinball Brothers. And the Pinball Brothers has revealed something very amazing about their new Alien Ellen Ripley edition. And this is it right here. This puts pressure, I think, on some of the other companies. So $8,000 is how much their pinball machine is. Just straight up $8,000. Versus they could have came in and said, hey, this is 10, 11,000, which is where this market's heading. But they come in and they're like, dudes, you can get Alien for $8,000. And that's what I want to see. I want to see the pinball prices come back down. Like, honestly, in my opinion, a basic machine should be $5,000 and maybe a premium is 7 and maybe a limited edition's like 8. Like, I really don't personally feel these things should be over 10,000, but that's the economy that we live in today, and that's the prices of the market today that I have no control over. But yes, the MSRP on this is going to be $8,000, and we got a quick look at it. They will be at Chicago Pinball Expo. So if any of you are attending Chicago Pinball Expo, make sure you check out their booth. Everyone's going to be at Chicago Pinball Expo, and the new Alien machine is going to be there. And take a look at this. They even have it on their flyer. They're really hyping up the fact that they're selling this machine for 8 grand versus, some of their competitors' newest machines on the market. They're selling for $10,000. $10,000. Good Lord. It's just so much money. Yes, competition will bring prices down, hopefully. But then again, if all the competition are charging the same thing as the next guy, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. So there you go. I can't really tell. I think this is a back glass right here. It's kind of hard to see, but I think that's I think that's your DMD with the video screen on it, just like the competitors these days. I think that's it right there. It's just kind of hard to make out because it's got like a planet on it. But there you go. This is going to be the Alien Ripley edition. In my opinion, I'm not seeing enough Ripley on here. Like, where is Sigourney Weaver? You know what I mean? Like, where is she? She should be all over this side panel. She's right here in the back glass. They show the scene where, she actually gets into that loader, like that forklift loader, and she, fights the alien queen. You guys remember that? Like, that scene is here on the back glass. That's what she's in right here. She's in the yellow loader, and you can barely see her right there, but there's no other Ripley that I could see on this thing unless maybe she's on the other side of the machine. Maybe the alien queen is on one side, maybe Ripley's on the other, but this is all we got. So just a heads up there. Pinball Brothers, another pinball company out there. Let's see here. Sigourney Weaver's hanging out with Jennifer Connelly, taunting us all. There you go. We'll talk about Jennifer Connelly and Labyrinth coming up here soon for you guys. I got some great information that we found online about it. So that's the Alien pinball machine. Are you big Alien fans? Like, I love Predator and I love Alien. I think they're great series. I love the fact that they tried to cross them over. It just sucks that and share the universe. It just sucks that the movies were so horrible. You know what I mean? But what was I going to tell you? It's just I don't know about this pinball machine. I don't know about it. Like, I don't see her anywhere, and all we have is that one little photo. I guess we'll have to wait for the full reveal at the expo. Okay, let's keep going and let's see what we got. So we got some more stuff here. So again, big shout out to Nap Arcade. I have them linked in the video description below. So at Pinball Expo, we're going to see this new version, the House of Horrors Red Kiss Edition for Stern Pinball Elvira. So if you want to get your hands on an Elvira, another limited edition, only 500 units. They've done so many limited editions. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Um, but yeah, so it's going to be black and white, much like the original black and white of Stern Munsters Premium. So check this out. Rumor has it that the Blood Red Kiss edition of the game is black and white with bright red accents, much like the original black and white version of Stern's Munsters Premium. Now, in my opinion, if they're making it a black and white pinball table, that's pretty cool. Like, it sounds cool. It sounds cool. And as much as I love Elvira, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it, but I can't wait to see it. They're going to reveal everything at, again, Pinball Expo this week. There's going to be so much pinball news. You guys aren't going to know what to do with it. What do you guys think about these pinball machines that are black and white? Like, everything on the inside, black and white. Let me know what you think. Um, yes. Here. We were kind of talking about this on Super Game Room Dudes on Friday. Some limited edition people who already bought the limited edition Elvira, well, now there's another limited edition Elvira, and they feel it devalues the limited edition they already had. And again, that's another reason why I'm probably if I'm gonna invest that much money into that hobby, I'm probably not gonna buy limited editions because of that this situation right here. Just stick with premiums and maybe add some mods. There you go. Rainwater Games, no place like home mode. So Jeff, you have the Wizard of Oz pinball machine, which I don't think you ever did a video on when you were doing YouTube. I wish you had done some videos on it. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean it's black and white. I mean it just sounds cool. It sounds cool. All right. So hold on, let me check one more thing here before we pivot topics. Again, some of this stuff was just some quick new stuff. Hold on. Let's make sure. We don't want to miss it. Okay. Wow, that was the big update. All right, guys, let's talk AtGames. Oh my goodness. Let's pivot over. We're going to talk AtGames real quick. I was hoping that there would be a much bigger update than this one. So if you guys remember AtGames, is it okay if we talk about AtGames? Well, it better be. I'm the one running the show. If you guys remember AtGames, they released an email. Did you guys see this with a calendar of events saying everything that's going to happen every day until the end of the month? Like all the updates that they're going to do, the shows they're going to do, the giveaways at the expo. Like they actually put some time and thought into what they're doing. So, hey, shout out to them for doing that. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. But if you're going to release a schedule, try and stick by the schedule. They were supposed to give everyone a Chicago pinball update at 3 p.m. Eastern time today. It is now 8:45 Eastern time, and so they were 3 hours late. So about 45 minutes ago, they finally posted the update. Here's the big update for you guys. We're excited to see all of our fans and gamers at the Chicago Pinball Expo. We'll be at booth 527. So if you guys want to write that down, booth number 527 with our amazing Legends 4K Pinball Adams family ready to play, showcasing a sample of our 4K tables, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. That was the big update today, guys. They gave out the booth number. So if you guys are going to Chicago Pinball Expo, booth 420, 527. I'll put that in the live chat. 725, got it. There you go. That's the big update. I thought there was going to be a much better update. The way it was listed on their little calendar of events, they said Chicago Pinball update was today, and they posted the update, and that's all we got. So we got a booth number. So I'm sorry, guys. I really thought we were going to have more to talk about. But we do have something to show you guys. So let's take a look here. So speaking of AtGames Pinball, if you pre-ordered an AtGames Legends 4K pinball machine, like I did, you were sent an email with a link to a video. And I checked my email today, and sure enough, they sent it to me. So the video that they sent is a super sneak peek at whatchamacallit, at what the user interface now looks like, because things keep evolving on these 4K pinball machines. And it says for pre-order eyes only. Well, I pre-ordered, and so I'm entitled to receive that information. AtGames sent it like they should have. If I pre-ordered it, I should get it just like everyone else who pre-ordered. What I decide to do with that video is my business. So we're going to play it for you guys right now. All right, let me know what you guys think of that quick video. I'm going to pull something up here, and if you guys will indulge me, I'd like to talk about it real quick for a minute as to what I'm seeing here on their pinball machine. Let's pull up a second thing here, but let's have it muted. So, okay, so take a look here. So when you're navigating around the main menu, so keep in mind, guys, this is the main menu, and we're We're one frame away where we need to be, right there. So when you're navigating around the main menu on this user interface, you'll notice that they give you the back glass and they kind of tell you what the DMD looks like, but the DMD's not down here. Obviously, when you launch the game, the DMD will be here. But what they have here on these little back glasses is information about the games, as well as certain table goals and things like that. So you only see that like during the navigation process. But obviously, once you launch the game, that DMD will move down here, and that's all you're going to see. So that's kind of cool, in my opinion, giving you a little bit more information about the table, as well as like some of the table goals or things you need to do, etc. I think that's kind of cool for the menu navigation point of view. But I had a person reach out to me, and that's the reason why I brought it up. I had a viewer reach out to me. They sent me a screenshot of this, and they're like, "PDubs, are they not putting the DMD on the DMD spot?" And I was like, "No, no, no, that's not what's going on. You can easily tell what's going on. In fact, if you zoom in, you could actually see what some of those DMDs are saying." This is true though. The DMDs are a little small, 8 inches, and it's tough to read. It's tough to read, but luckily some of us will have binoculars on, and there you go. So that's pretty cool. Again, I've said this before, and even though AtGames and I aren't on the friendliest of terms, I'm not gonna crap on a product just because I'm bitter about something like that. I still think that the user interface looks so much better compared to what's on the pinball machines today. I think this is a huge improvement, and looking forward to actually seeing this thing in action in person. But that is pretty much all we have for you on the Legends Pinball. I was really hoping there was going to be more. They set out this calendar, and this calendar said there would be an update, and the big update was, "Hey guys, here's our booth number." Wow, thanks so much. Don't you love it when that stuff happens? All right, let's talk a little bit. How we doing on time? We're doing great on time. You know why? Because I'm not on a time limit. I can go as long as I want. Doesn't matter. All right, so let's see here. I want to talk about Labyrinth Pinball, as well as I want to do a giveaway for this Ghosts and Goblins machine. Whoa! Oh, I almost broke my computer again. I agree, man. Huge improvement. Huge improvement. Yeah, hopefully, you know what? The community always finds a way. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, let me check and make sure I didn't miss anything. We got the Polycade. We talked about the Analog. We talked about Venom. Oh, wait, we got to talk about Arcade1Up, and we have to do our giveaway. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's talk a little bit about Arcade1Up, if you guys will indulge me. Arcade1Up.com. All right, so a couple things to note about Arcade1Up. For starters, Pac-Man XL. So Pac-Man XL apparently has a little bit of a performance issue in it, and it's something that I kind of missed myself. Let me see if I can find some notes here. Just bear with me, guys. I apologize. All right, so I wonder if in my review we're able to see it. So it's not really something that I noticed before. PDubs, Pac-Man XL. Like honestly, if I didn't see people messaging me about it, I wouldn't have noticed it. Let's take a peek here. So can we get to some gameplay? All right, let's get to some gameplay. Kind of zoom in here. Okay, so keep your eyes on Pac-Man. You'll notice if you watch Pac-Man very, very closely, it might be hard for you guys to see on the stream. Pac-Man does this like every let's just say every couple of inches of travel. He does this little flutter, like his mouth. Let's see if we can see it here, guys. Let's see if we can see it. Right there. Did you guys see it? And it usually happens when you go in north and south in a direction. Let's see. Right there. It did it again. Might be hard for you guys to see. Now, I didn't even notice this myself when I was testing the machine. I wouldn't have noticed it if someone didn't point it out to me. So the question is does the Pac-Man XL have hold on, my wife's calling me. Does the Pac-Man XL have frame rate issues? That's what a lot of people were wondering. Is it a question about frame rate, or is it a question about the pixel scaling? So keep in mind, these games were meant to be played on the 4.3 17-inch screens. Now they're on a 5.4 19-inch screen. So if they haven't optimized it properly for the 5.4 screen, maybe what we're seeing is some kind of pixel issue from that. Maybe it's not a frame rate issue. Maybe it's just a simple pixel issue because the games are on a different monitor and whoever did the emulation didn't do it properly. Something of that nature. Either way, just so you guys know, Travis, because I like to be fully transparent with you guys. As you guys know, I don't have any relationships with Arcade1Up, but Travis over at Arcade1Up, who's kind of like their go-to guy right now, he did reach out to me. We did talk about this, and he knows I have the cabinet, and asked me about it and looked at it, and I told him, I said, I actually see it now that someone's pointing it out to me. Like I honestly would not have noticed it, but it's still a flaw, and they said it's something that they're going to fix and do an update on, and stuff like that. So hopefully they can update that and get that better. Someone said it's top heavy. Is that true? Yeah, I think so. I would agree with that because you know, there's no riser. I mean, as much as we didn't want there to be risers, those risers, think about it, the risers themselves were what, about 30 pounds? No, maybe about 20, 25 pounds fully assembled. But the risers provided some good, like, what do you call that? Center of gravity, right? Without the risers, everything, all the weight feels like, yeah, it's in the top of the machine. That kind of stuff. So either way, they're looking into that. They'll probably do an update for that. They already said that they're doing an update for the Wheel of Fortune. They want to make sure that it's playable for people. If you're not connected to the internet, they still want you to be able to turn it on and play the machine. Because the way it works right now for the casino cades, you turn it on, and when you go to turn it on, if it's not connected to the internet, you can't play any of the games that are downloaded, any of them. And you know that machine's got a lot of games, I guess you can unlock or download and play on it. And they want to make sure you don't have it. And that's again, that's a big shout out to Jester Tester. Make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel for pointing that stuff out and stuff and opening a ticket with Arcade1Up, and they're going to do that firmware update. But then their Arcade1Up is doing a big update show this week, and I think what we're going to see, and this isn't a prediction, so I don't want anyone to take it that way. I think what we're finally going to see on this one update show is them finally give Mortal Kombat some love. This is something that Travis brought up weeks ago. I believe when he was talking with Mike of All Trades, Moat. He was on Moat Stream and he basically confirmed on Moat Stream that Arcade1Up was finally going to do the firmware updates with Mortal Kombat and give us spectate mode and things like that for those who want to do online tournaments and things like that. Hopefully they've addressed the input lag. The input lag is still an issue on this machine. On all their Mortal Kombat machines that are online connected. Excuse me. So I'm pretty sure this is what they're going to announce on Friday. They're going to do a one update show, I think, this Friday. I don't know if Michael B is going to be on it or not. I haven't asked him. I try to stay out of that stuff. So I don't know if he's going to do it or if Travis is going to do it by himself or if it's going to be Travis and Cyrus. I have no clue. But I'm hoping it's a Mortal Kombat update, and I'm hoping they give Mortal Kombat some love because as it stands right now today, until they fix the performance issues of Mortal Kombat, add like all the same features, online features to Mortal Kombat that they have with the Capcom cabs, as well as give us an XL version of Mortal Kombat. Like I really have no interest in playing or buying Mortal Kombat from Arcade1Up again. Just me personally. Until we see those changes. So you guys let me know what you think in the live chat about that. Let's see here, guys. So I want to talk about that. So that's what's going on with Arcade1Up. Let me know what you guys think. I don't have a movement issue with my Pac-Man. So have your Pac-Man, have him go horizontal back and forth on the bottom row. And you'll notice when he's chomping like he should. And then all of a sudden, he does this like hyper crazy ass chomping, and it's like he skips a beat. What I did is I tested it. I looked at Pac-Man on MAME, and I also pulled out the arcade. You guys remember I got that Pac-Man Cabaret cabinet upstairs here, the one that I'm supposed to mod, which I haven't got to the mod yet. Um, on that Cabaret cabinet, the Pac-Man runs smooth, like perfect, like the way it should. Pretty much matches MAME, right? But on the Pac-Man XL, like every few inches, all of a sudden Pac-Man goes psychotic. So again, I didn't notice it until someone pointed it out to me. Shit happens. We're all human beings. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You're talking about if your cabinet shakes or whatever. There you go. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. Well, that's what happens when you're presenting and you look at the live chat. I'm so sorry, stuff. Guys, you guys know I love you. I adore you. All right, let's do the giveaway and then we'll talk Labyrinth Pinball. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through Labyrinth Pinball, but I have a feeling once I do the giveaway, half of you are gonna leave. Is that what's gonna happen? Is that what's gonna happen? You guys don't love me anymore. Let me know. Rainwater with the humor. Thanks so much, Rainwater. All right. Let me get the giveaway set up. Let's do that. I'm still gonna talk about Labyrinth Pinball because there's some very interesting news about that machine that came out. Let me find the StreamYard giveaway tool. Giveaway tool. Let me find it for you. Here it is. Okay, so just as a reminder for those of you, and by the way, guys, big shout out. I noticed that we have over 200 people here watching. Unfortunately, because I haven't been able to provide you guys a consistent live stream schedule, whenever I live stream, the numbers have been all over the place, and we're usually missing a lot of the people who are usually here hanging out with us because I consider us all one big group. This is my community right here. My YouTube channel is my community, and the people in the live chat are part of my community. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our community. And right here, my channel. Everyone else, everyone's channels are their own communities, but this is my community. And, we're missing people because they're like, PDubs doesn't stream anymore. And the fact that we got over 200 people here, guys, so cool, man. So cool. All right, let's do it. All right, so we're going to pick this one. And we're going to go. Let's see if this works. Okay, guys. So just as a reminder, I got my reviews in for Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts. The units that I paid for out of pocket, I did my reviews on a couple weeks ago. And then what you call it? New Wave Toys just sent me a brand new Ghosts and Goblins for a review. I'm gonna give that away tonight live right now. All you have to do in the live chat is put the word #ghost in the live chat. Maybe do all capital letters because that's how I put it. I don't know if it'll register it if it's got the lowercase letters. But put #ghost in, and we'll do a live comment picker chat, and we will see who's gonna win this. Because I want to give this back to you guys. Pretty excited about it myself. We got 36 entries. We got 54. Let's try and get at least 100 people entered. That way you have a 1% chance of winning. And no, if you type #ghost over and over and over, StreamYard is smart, so you can't spam the chat, that kind of stuff. So let's do it. Let's do it. And what's really cool is I don't care where you live. If you live overseas, if you live in Canada, I'll ship it to you. I'll pay the shipping costs. I don't care. You guys deserve it. So, shipping to Canada from the US is actually not that bad for some of this stuff that I've given away in the past. I had one guy in the United Kingdom I had to try and figure out how to send something to. That was kind of a nightmare. But I think he still got it. BKong, you can enter. You can enter if you want. It's open to everybody. So yeah, let's do that. Someone put toast. I'm at 98 entries here, guys. Let's try and get over 100. We're at 99. I know there's a delay, so we'll also wait. Super excited about this one. Let's see if we can. This is Ghosts. This is Ghosts and Goblins, right? Yes, Ghosts and Goblins. While we're waiting for those entries to come in, I'll just pull up a quick little video here so you guys can see what you're getting. PDubs, Ghosts and Goblins. Pull it up. Ah, here it is. Ah, Ghosts and Goblins. All right. Nope, that's Ghouls and Ghosts. The Ghosts and Goblins is the one that's more blue. There's a big debate online. It's kind of like, is the dress yellow or gray? But it's this one right here, guys. This is the one you're going to win. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. Boom, boom, boom. Take a look at that. Beautiful little arcade machine. I think it looks purple. Some people think it looks blue. It's supposed to be blue. I guess the original arcade was blue. I think it looks more purple, in my opinion, but absolutely love it. So this is what you're going to get. All right, let's get this off screen. We're at 107. Let's go ahead and do it, guys. Let's draw our winner. Fingers crossed. Let's see who our winner is. No shenanigans. Drawn live. Who's it going to be? Spawn 13, guys. Big shout out to Spawn 13. Big shout out to Spawn 13. He's our winner. Spawn 13, do me a favor. Send me an email. Take your screenshots now if you need to. Send me an email, pdubsarcadeloft@gmail.com. You have 48 hours to email me your name and address so I can ship this thing to you. If you don't email me, I will put this back in the pile for the 20K subscriber giveaway. Because that's right, guys. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, which hopefully we'll hit it by the end of the year. If not, it could be January or so by the time we hit it. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, we will be doing another big milestone giveaway special. Probably like just like before, probably about anywhere like $1,000 in products we give away to all you guys. So there you go. Spawn 13 and an anagram for Michael B. There you go. Thanks so much. All right. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. I'm having a lot of fun here tonight, guys. You guys are really nice. You guys are really nice to me. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to be doing a massive giveaway at 20,000. So if you watch the channel regularly, but you don't hit that button, the subscribe button, guys, there's so many out there who do that. I can pull up my YouTube analytics and it shows me the percentage of viewers who are returning viewers who aren't subscribed. They like coming to the channel, they like watching the content, but they don't hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. That would help a lot, guys, because I don't pay for subscribers on this channel. You'll have to go somewhere else to find that fake ass crap. That don't happen here. All right, I want to talk about Labyrinth Pinball. So, a big shout out to Wormhole Pinball. Definitely think you guys should subscribe to this channel. What a fantastic video today! Did you guys see the Labyrinth demo today? Let's pull this up. Let's go here. So Labyrinth Pinball, right here. This guy, super awesome. I've never seen his channel before. Never seen his channel. Never heard of this guy before. Never followed him before. But what a great tutorial expert. What a fantastic guy. What content creator wise. Because because what's interesting is he broke this table down. So he has in the Wormhole Pinball, he got the test issue or the test unit of Labyrinth Pinball, and he did this amazing stream today where he went over shot by shot all the different table goals, everything that you're supposed to do, how to unlock multi balls, how to get the character bonuses and things like that. And I got to tell you, man, and it was so cool as well. Like he's sitting there playing it, and I noticed like it's a 17-minute video. I encourage you to watch it. It was so well done. And the way, like, he's not rushing through, he's not just whacking the pinballs. He constantly stops and tells you, this is what we're aiming for. This is why. It's just so well done. And the way he explained it made the table look so, so cool to me. So much fun. I know these tables are $10,000 and they're only selling 1,100 of them. But man, that FOMO's kicking in, guys. That FOMO's kicking in. And the fact that it had all the voices from the movie. It had the four guardians. One of us always tells the truth, and one of us always lies. And when he was playing it for, it's about 10 minutes. He's playing it and he's teaching you, so you don't really get into like the crazy action. But then when he finally just lets it go for a minute and plays, and he's just like playing without teaching, like all of a sudden it gets to the part where it kicks in, and all of a sudden David Bowie's on the DMD singing dance magic dance magic dance magic dance. And I'm sitting there watching this video. I start singing along with him. I'm singing along with him. The guy here, I don't remember his name, the guy hosting this video, he starts singing along. Really cool. I was really impressed with what I saw from the gameplay. Some people said that this table looks slow. It's actually not slow. He's playing slowly because he's teaching you what to aim for and how to aim for it. One of the coolest shots is right here. So if you noticed, he has the right flipper. He holds the right flipper to elevate the pinball, the flipper that's on the middle playfield, because you got to get the ball under there. You see that? It's a neat little trick shot, and that gets it into the wormhole. Hello. I said hello. I'm just a worm. You have to get the ball in there, and the only way to do it, because there's a flipper blocking the way, is you got to hold the flipper up with the right and then use the left to get up under there with the trick shot. Like, that was really cool in my opinion. That was a nice little setup that they put into this game. And what's the difference between Polycade Sente and Lux? About $3,000, cue ball. But back to this. The gameplay looked fun. Yes, some people were saying it looks slow, but that's because he's teaching. He was like, look, if you go up these 3 lamps, this is what happens. If you go up this ramp, if you aim for the spinner, this is what happens. And then he would take the shot. And he had some pretty expert shot making skills. But let's see if we can fast forward here to like where David Bowie's rocking out on the monitor. And by the way, I love the fact that this thing has got 2 screens on it. So like right here, and you didn't just get like 10 seconds of the song. Like they literally did the entire song. Like the entire song played, even though he's off like doing the next level of the game. They did the whole video, played the whole song. And I love the fact that this thing has got 2 screens right here, here, and here. Either way, digging what I saw. And what's their face? Barrels of Fun Pinball are going to be at Chicago Pinball Expo. Now, this is going to be a lot to read. I don't want to give you a homework assignment here, but I wanted to highlight some stuff. So this guy, obviously, I think he used to work for Spooky Pinball. And he was saying that in his 25 years trying to figure out, this is an interview, or I'm sorry, not an interview. This is some information he posted on Pinside talking about Labyrinth to the pinball community. So this is the guy who runs Barrels of Fun Pinball. People were asking, why did you only make 1,100 of these? And he gives an explanation here. He doesn't want to make too much product that won't sell, but he also wants to make enough for the people he thinks will buy them to avoid scalping. Well, what's funny is he's trying to avoid scalping, but you guys won't believe how did you guys see the scalping has already started? Because there's only going to be 1,100 of these. Let me pull it up here for you. This is going to blow your mind. So big shout out to my buddy Pitbull. I think Pitbull sent this to me. Let me find it. Where you at, Pitbull? The scalping has already started. How much do you think people are going to sell this thing for? This thing is $10,600. They're only making 1,000 of them. How much do you guys think someone's going to try and scalp this machine for? Quiet! Stupid dogs. Just throw it in the live chat, guys. This is going to blow your mind. How much do you think this scalper's selling it for? Boom. 20 grand. 19,990. So this guy's selling it for 20,000. It's already started because they're only making 1,000 of these machines. Now, what's funny is there's going to be some insane collector out there who he's going to find out, like he or she is probably has disposable income, super fan of Labyrinth, super fan of the franchise, and probably hasn't even heard about this machine. And by the time they find out about this machine, they're all going to be sold out. They're going to be gone. And then they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to get one. And look, they're going to spend double. This guy is selling his reservation that he made. Odds are this guy paid cash. Odds are he paid the full 10,000 because he knows when that machine gets to him, he'll be able just to sell it. Good old American capitalism right here. Good old American capitalism. But yeah, he's looking for double his money. I guarantee you that the guy, this Wayne guy who's selling it, he probably paid off his reservation in cash, the 10,600. And once his machine arrives, he's going to flip it to somebody for anything over that, and he just made a profit. So I know that the guy there said he's trying to avoid scalping, but whatchamacallit, the scalping's still going to happen. He also addressed the Sarah thing. So he said the reason why Sarah's not included isn't a licensing issue, which I think it is. Jennifer Connelly and all that probably would want money. But he said, if you think about it, you're going through the maze. You're going through the labyrinth. They don't want it to be Sarah's adventure that you're playing, which is the way I took it. Like, they're going to spin it that you are the pinball, you are Sarah trying to do all the things that happened in the movie. But that's not really what's happening. You are you. You are the pinball, you are you, and it's your adventure through the labyrinth, is the way that the head of Barrels of Fun Pinball explained it. We didn't want this to be Sarah's adventure. We wanted it to be your adventure. So it's a nice way to say we didn't get the licensing. But it makes sense, and it's actually kind of sweet sounding. Like, it's kind of sweet. You know what I mean? It's kind of sweet. Oh, man. So, and apparently they're down in Texas. And just a heads up, if you can't make it to the Chicago Pinball Expo next month in November, which is November 11th or so, at the Houston Pinball Festival, which is next month, like there's a Houston Gaming Festival. I can't remember if it's all pinball or if it's pinball and arcade, but they will be there with the Labyrinth machine. They're bringing like 8 machines to Chicago. They're bringing like 8 machines to Houston. So if you're in the if you're in the Houston area next month, you could probably play this machine in person at that expo if you guys go check it out. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, don't feel pressure to fly up to Chicago for all that stuff. So minus that, guys, what else we got? Is that it? Yeah, we did it. We got through the whole episode. That's everything I had. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I know I haven't streamed consistently, but I greatly appreciate you guys all being here. If you enjoyed tonight's Multicade Mondays, do me a favor. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. That thumbs up is huge. Helps me, helps this video, and helps the channel. And leave your comments, feedback, reactions if you watch it on replay. And look out for a whole bunch of pinball and light gun content. Hopefully I'll get published this week on this channel for Buy Stuff Arcades, Retro Lizard, Venom Pinball, Chicago Pinball Expo, and so much more. Guys, I appreciate your support. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. You guys have a great night, and remember, it's Monday. Go play your Multicades.